Up next, again, this guy needs really no introduction, and he's liable to come up here and write a song as I will stand here. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Haight. I'm just standing here writing a song.
Right. Well, actually, both of these recorded last night, so
I wrote this when I was sitting down.
Sarah's my witness. She actually knows both of these recorded last night. So this first one's called Hippie Poetry. Because I have a lot of friends who are hippies who can write poetry.
Write poetry.
More guitar, less me. There we go. Okay, so again, yeah, it's like hasn't been played much, if at all. So so we'll see what happens. Yeah, it goes. It's got its own flow, like that river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. And words we all know, like peace, love, and kindness, meant to soothe and mesmerize. It takes us to where there are pretty things growing and glowing in the air. Diamonds shine with multifaceted brilliance and more colors than your eyes can bear. So what can it be, this marvelous splendor to see? Whoa, it's hippie poetry.
Yeah.
What can we do to get our message through to you? Whoa, it's hippie poetry. Sing along here, those are the words. Whoa, hippie poetry. One more time. Whoa, hippie poetry. Hippie poetry is free and wild. It doesn't cost a dime. The phrases are all natural and organically in rhyme. Participation is optional. Just listen if you choose. But if you wish to communicate well, what have you got to lose? Why don't you come and share some hippie poetry? Peace and love and kindness are the key. Our ideals will come alive when you're with me. Why don't you come and share some hippie poetry? Let's sing along. Whoa, hippie poetry. Whoa, hippie poetry. One more time. Whoa, hippie poetry. You don't need to know fancy prose or strict rules of simile and metaphor. All it takes is your mind and the willingness to share simple truths from within your core. The gentle ideals of faith and forgiveness live in us from head to toe. When you choose to be kind, empathy frees your mind and shows you which way to go. So what can it be, this marvelous splendor to see? Whoa, it's hippie poetry, yeah. What can we do to get our message to you? Whoa, hippie poetry. Whoa, hippie poetry. One more time. Whoa, hippie poetry. You don't need to drop LSD or do mushrooms for your creativity. It's about being real and revealing yourself for the free spirit that we all want to be. So what can it be, this marvelous splendor to see? Whoa, hippie poetry. What can we do to get our message through to you? Whoa, practicing Catholic and you are devout in religion, you might want to leave the room or turn off your computer at this time. Turn it on. I don't generally write offensive things. I don't think this is majorly offensive, but I thought the new pontiff needed a little song. Yeah. So anyway, okay. And there's obviously some sing-along parts in this too. To do that, so you know how that goes. So you can all participate in the desecration or whatever. Okay, here we go. The new pontiff has conducted a mass hallucination. The last one was too poop to pump. Did he retire with discretion or discretion? It would be nice to think that little boys are safe and that nuns don't need the pill. You've got to wonder about these religions where the clergy will do what they will. The new pontiff has conducted a mass hallucination. The last one was too poop to pope. Did he retire with discretion or discretion to the papal nation? You know, St. Peter, the first pope, was married, so why not all the rest? And what about women being ordained as well? Will the church ever pass that test? The new pontiff has conducted a mass hallucination. The last one was too poop to pope. Help me out. The last one was too poop to pope. Louder. The last one was too poop to pope. One more time. The last one was too poop to pope. Did he retire with discretion or discretion? Then there's the issue of the right to choose. Is it really the best policy for a bunch of dried out old men to pontificate on what a woman can do with her own body? The new pontiff has conducted a mass hallucination. The last one was too poop to pope. One more time. The last one was too poop to pope. One more time. The last one was too poop to pope. Did he retire with discretion or discretion? So, let's refuse communion to politicians and celebrities whose opinions on so many things the church might disagree. Oh, the new pontiff has conducted a mass hallucination. Here we go. Ready? The last one was too poop to pope. The last one was too poop to pope. The last one was too poop to pope. Did he retire with discretion or discretion?
Yeah! Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. A new word has just been invented. Discretion. You know, Shakespeare invented more new words than anybody else, and I just really enjoy when Johnny makes these things up. And also, they not only do they make sense, but they rhyme.